good? It's your boy J.Seuss, aka Side Piece Seuss, aka Six Man of the Year, aka your girl's favorite nigga to come off the bench. I'm an artist, producer, and engineer originally from Nashville, Tennessee, now posting in Philly. That's what I am on the creative side. And on the other side of the house, on the professional side, I'm currently a second lieutenant in the Air Force that works as a contractor specialist. Oh, lit. Alright. I don't want to drop these hoes. Yeah, forgive me. This super tight as shit. What are your biggest turn-ons? I love me a tall brown skin shawty that's educated. I'm just gonna toss this, but yeah. No, I love me, you know what I'm saying, a little light skin shawty. You know, she's educated, she got a good head on her. I love somebody that's like low-key on the quiet, introverted to themselves side, but is like kind of goofy too, you know what I'm saying? I love a shawty that's creative, obviously smart, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if you could cook, you got me. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, what? Like, give me some grits, you know what I'm saying? Shrimp and grits, let's run it up. I'm from the South, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be eating good, so, you know, that shit turn me on. I'm gonna keep it a bean. This ripped the shit. It says what, and then date. You know what I mean?
What was the worst date you ever been on?
Worst date? Oh my God, I got this one. All right, so there was this shawty. So I was out in Denver. I met this shawty out and about. I ain't gonna name drop, but you know you're wrong if you see this. And so when I was out of school, I met this shawty out in Denver. And so, you know what I'm saying, I pulled up on her. At the time, I think I was 22, she was 20. And then I took her out. We went and got tacos and stuff. We was gonna go hit this one spot. It was like 18 and up. I wasn't really fucking with it, but you know, she really wanted to go out and go dance and shit. She was bad, so I was like, let's run it. And so then like the club was at OPS. We went back to her crib, and then we about to pop out, and then we were just listening. And then she was just like, "Why don't we can just chill in the crib or whatever?" And I'm like, "That sound cool to me." So we was just drinking. Kanye just dropped Donda, and so there was that one song I forget. I think it was with Don Toliver, like Moon or Hurricane song. It was like We were singing that the whole night. We had a great time. You know, stuff got a little intimate. We did what grown folks do. And then she said I could spend the night because, you know what I'm saying, like I lived in Colorado Springs at the time. She was in Denver. It was about an hour away. So I'm like, all right, bet. It was snowing anyway, so it was dope. So like we go to sleep or whatever. And then I get tapped on my chest. She woke me up. And I'm like, oh shit. We can do what grown folks do again. And then she was like, no, my cousin just had an asthma attack. I gotta go to the hospital. And then she was like, I was like, and I'm half awake. I'm like, all right, yeah, no, let's ride out, let's go. She's like, nah, like I don't think he like that. He don't really know you like that. And so it clicked in my mind. She was like, oh, she kicking me out. There's 10 inches of snow outside right now. This is crazy. So I'm like, I didn't argue whatever. I'm being a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? I told her, wish her well or whatever. And then come to find out, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was the last I ever heard with her. So, in short, you know, I put up on shawty. She ran out with some dick and then left me stranded in Denver in 10 inches of snow. So, you know, take it how you like it. You feel me? Pause. So, but no diddy. But yeah, next question. What's one thing from your childhood that shaped who you are today? That's a good one. One thing that shaped me, definitely my family. They really always pushed me to be great. One thing that they always strived on was like being the best they possibly could be, and like if you're gonna do something, like do it. Don't be bullshitting it. Don't half-ass it. Special shout out to my now late grandfather, James Roy Vaughn, my papa. You know what I'm saying? Like every day I always say, like, ever since the day he passed from COVID, I always say, like, if I could be half the man he is, you know what I'm saying, I did something great, because he's one of the best people, or if not the best people I've ever known other than Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, that definitely molded my character into who you see today, who J.Seuss is, you know what I'm saying? 6 Man of the Year, you know, girl's favorite nigga come off the bench, but yeah. What skill or skills do you wish you had? Bro, I wish I could sing like C Breezy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I always envy and relish in hearing people that can sing really, really good, you know, like, and like, you know, I can hold a note, you know, every now and then on a certain key, but like, I've never been like a for real singer. Like, you know, I work with what I got. And obviously I made it work. Like, I've been doing music for like 10 years, but like, just like a true, pure singing bag where it's like, I don't need to do a whole lot of pop lock, you feel me? I don't gotta tell a whole lot of jokes, like just like a pure voice that people would love to hear. Like, that's a skill I really wish like I could hone in and like have, you know. But I feel like, you know, the best singers kind of just born with it, but you know, that's neither here nor there. What are your biggest turnoffs? Oh man, let me keep this PC in that size. My biggest turnoffs, bro. respectfully, let me preface this. Respectfully, I hate. How do I phrase it? I hate a shawty that just thinks she too good for everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your stereotypical, excuse my French, bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like why are you too good to do anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you the best thing since sliced bread, and you can't even slice bread. You feel me? Like, that shit pissed me off. Like fuck, like, we all people. Who are you to be all high and mighty? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure respectfully, if I did a couple internet searches, you know what I'm saying? You know, you wouldn't be. A lot of people probably wouldn't see you as high body anymore, but we leave that word alive. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck would be great if not, you know. We as social flowers, man. I'm feeling social today, so, you know. How do you feel about spinning back on an ex? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Kick bricks. Like, no, that's a lie. I've slid back on an ex. I'm not gonna go into no more detail about that specifically, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, if you have an ex-partner, you know what I'm saying, they are just that. Like, they're an ex, you know, like, they, no matter what the circumstances are, like, at the end of the day, like, going back into an intimate relationship with somebody who, whether you decide to break it off or they decide to break it off, I don't think that's fair. That really messes with you emotionally. You know what I'm saying? That complicates things. That could even dim the relationship even more than it is or could be, you know? Like, the idea of spinning back on an ex, to me, like, on the relationship tip, nah. Like, will I say I've never done it? No. This is a sneaky interview. I would sneaky be lying if I said I never did it. But, you know, like, we gonna keep it rolling. I hope y'all didn't listen to me too heavy on that one. But, okay. What is your favorite fashion brand? That's a great question. So, like, since I got to college, I love Playboy. Like, I really love the Playboy bunny. I really like their work. I got a lot of Playboy in my closet. But as of late, bro, I love the brand Red Letters. Oh my God, everything about them. I love how they market themselves, their commercial, you know, their designs are really, really cool. Like, hell, it kind of inspired me to, like, start up my fashion brand and kind of like view the elements that they did and see if I can implement them in my own life. Like, Red Letters, if you see this, sponsor me. I'm gonna get that shit popping on God. But yeah, no, I really fuck with Red Letters. That's a really, really dope brand to me. I really like Red Letters. What is one of your red flags? I can be annoying as shit, you feel me? Like, sometimes, like, I just really like to annoy you, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I like finding those buttons, and I'll be pushing the shit out of them. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it gives me a kick. And then, you know, I'll say I'm sorry, you know, give you a foot rub, you feel me? I'll take you out to get something to eat, get you some new shoes, whatever. But yeah, no, I'm gonna annoy the shit out of you. And I'm gonna know I'm annoying the shit out of you. And then you're gonna be even more annoyed because you know, and I know, that I'm annoying the fuck out of you. But yeah, that's definitely a red flag about me. Yeah, I get a kick out of pissing you off. But yeah, it says, all right, romantically speaking, what is drawn you to people in the past? Okay, I'm gonna say this quick and I'm gonna say it to the point because I say this often. 5'9" to 6'2", light skin, curly hair, fat ass, small titties, little feet. Next question. Hey, bro, this is a safe space. All right. How do you feel about one night stands? Yes. Next question. Yeah, no, all right, elaborate. You know, I don't see a problem with it at the end of the day. You know, say sometimes the vibes are just perfect. They're really, really good. You know what I'm saying? We have a connection or whatever, but we don't feel like it should go past one night. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes you're young, you're dumb, have a little bit to drink in you, and that person just, the vibe is like really, really right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see a problem with it per se. You know, the older I get, you know, and like, especially when I'm in those vibes where I want something a little bit more, I'm a bit more hesitant to it. But I mean, like, the vibes are there. Like, I'm a vibey guy. Like, I'm not gonna run from it. If you were on a deserted island, what 2 items would you need? Shit, a boat and gas to get back. What the fuck? Like, next what? All right, on some serious tip, I couldn't get off. I would definitely need. It's a good question because usually I do 5. I probably need like a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? So I can, like, you know, defend myself. You know, I can carve wood, like, you know, stuff like that, to help me get some resource stuff. And then a water purifier, you know, on a desert island. You know what I'm saying? Like, that way I can have fresh drinking water to thug it out till hopefully, you know, somebody pull up and saves me because I don't do nature too well, respectfully. Shout out to nature though. When you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up? I know the great answer was to say to be a rapper, and I'm doing it now, and I'm living my dreams, but that would probably be a lie. I really want to be a lawyer, and part of me like still kind of wants to get into that. Like I think when I seen Suits when I was younger, I really fuck with the idea of being a lawyer, you know, and just like bossing up and helping people, you know what I'm saying, like finessing deals and doing all this stuff. Like I really just thought that lifestyle was really cool. You can make a good buck off of it, but you know, then obviously I got older and now, you know, I just want to win a Grammy, you know. But wow, Sims, this is fate. What's your craziest breakup story? No! Alright, so I was I hung with Shawty after school. It was cool. No, I'm playing. So I go by J.Seuss, and the reason for that song, you know, was like a bunch of like just messed up experiences with Shawty. I feel like I always ran into like just the worst case scenario. So my first high school crush, damn, I don't want to say. So essentially, you know what I'm saying, she came out to see me when I was at school. We had a great time, and I found out by way of her Finsta, you know, that you know, she got with somebody, you know, that was dabbled in, you know, selling, you know, medical grade stuff to soothe you out, you know. And you know, I found out by way of Finsta. We technically weren't together, but after that moment, you know, I tried to make it work, and then it was finals time, so it was like around May, April, late April, and so she fucking you know, she kind of ghosted me after that, after I was trying to make it work and stuff, and you know, and then you know, I turned into J.Seuss. That's as much as I'm gonna give y'all of that story, just in case anybody sees this, you know, that shit. But yeah, you know, yeah. Wow, that was a crazy pull. Like, that's a crazy pull. What?